Hello viewers and welcome back to Dukascopy TV HQ. Up next, I'm joined by an expert in the travel and hospitality industry. Gregory Linn joins me now. Gregory, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about quite a different sector today. It's quite exciting. So firstly, I'd like to invite you to share with us how the travel and hospitality industry has changed really throughout the economic crisis and now hopefully as we head into recovery.
Sure. Well, I mean, there was still quite a bit of a downturn until 2012. We've seen quite a nice pickup in 2013, almost relatively across the board. And basically, mostly on the business travel side, I would say there is generally a feeling that meetings, business travel, and events are picking up. And basically, we see that mostly in the U.S. and in Europe, but also in Asia. But Asia has got some problems on the supply side because they have created too much supply at the same sense. So the prices are going down a bit in Asia, and they're strengthening in U.S. and Europe.
How are trends being shaped by those who travel for business and those who travel for pleasure? And how does the hospitality sector sort of shape its services around this presumably divergence in needs?
There is actually more and more of a convergence between business travel and leisure travel, and that can be seen by the fact that there's limitations more and more from companies on the budget allowances used for both air and lodging, which means that hotels are going from five 4-star to 4 3-star, and even with the upward recovery of the economy, I think the things will tend to stay that way. And same for business class. I mean, there's less and less business class allowances, especially within Europe, for most companies now.
Now, I know that in a past life you were involved with Groupon, which is an online discount site. Mm-hmm. How much do online discounts, price comparison sites form part of hospitality organisations' strategy really in terms of trying to lure in the budget-wary customer? Right.
Well, in the middle of the economic crisis, about 2010, 2011, there was a big pickup on these type of sites, and there was major. Groupon itself was leading the industry, but there was about 4,000 clones that were created off of Groupon around the world, and most of these have closed because of mostly they did not find their enough customer base, and otherwise, I mean, Groupon and some others are leading the way still, but there is less of an upward trend now than there used to be because of the fact that the economy is globally recovering. And there is less need to only get a discount. There's also more and more people looking for quality services and destinations when they want to, where they want to, and not always, just push towards them as push deals. They really want to pull the deals they want into their offering.
And lastly then, the outlook on the hospitality industry, it appears to be pretty mixed at present. There's been reports out of the US that the hotel industry there is expected to continue its growth uptrend, but others are also commenting that luxury and more upscale brands could be in fact pricing themselves out of the market. How do you see 2014 panning out for this industry?
Okay, well, basically in the U.S. there is expectancy across the board, again from GBTA, on the business side, that there will be 7% growth in 2014 on the business on business travel, about 5% across the board. So that's for the U.S. and Europe. It looks like it's going to be about 3% augmentation this year, which is already quite good. But the trends for next year could be a bit lower for Western Europe as a whole, but they will be strong for the five main countries in Europe. And and especially UK and Germany, which are seen to grow by another 3 to 5% next year.
Fantastic, Gregory. Thank you so much and for sharing your insight into this industry with us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll be back shortly with another exclusive interview, but for now, goodbye and thanks for watching.